morning, world.
Good morning out there.
As you can see, got the hat on backwards. You know what that means. Our man Tom right here did it again.
Tom is in fuego.
Yes, so I know we're not a reaction channel, but we like to support people that we're like-minded.
Yeah,
right?
shares our views.
Shares our views. Tom, and I'm not even a rap guy, you know that. If you've seen on our TikTok, my wall, you know, the rap that I used to listen to was Curtis Blow and the Sugar Hill Gang up on my wall. That's a long time ago. Cedric was into some of the rap groups back in the 90s. But this guy's lyrics are just hot, and it's the reason he's blowing up. And guess what? He just knocked Cardi B off of the top spot under under the rap and R&B. And last I looked, and this may change, but he was number 2 overall in all music categories. This is an independent guy. Him and his girlfriend just basically do this in their house. Self-promotion. They don't have a label behind them. And you go, Tom.
Yep. So we've done Canceled. We've done Fake Woke.
Yep.
And now we're going to take a look at his new, which thing that released on Friday was Clown World.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian. All right, so we're going to get right to it. It's a great song. Lyrics are good, so that's why we're going to stop this. I have the lyrics, and we apologize ahead of time if I'm not real fast with the pause, as a couple of you said. I'm going to be as fast as I can. All right, so let's hit it.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet?
So you always hear about leaving a better planet for the kids. This is so true, though. How about raising your kids better?
Leave better kids for the planet, and that way we won't have a bunch of Greta Thunbergs running around
Yeah.
making silly statements.
Yeah, so...
Oh, my goodness. What I love about Tom is there's no buildup. A lot of this song, he just comes out of the gate just swinging. Just hit it.
Yep. All right. I want you to hear that whole thing again, so I'm going to back it up. Just like you wanted.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter.
Aha! This is what we talk about. And I know everybody says, oh, you know, quit picking on the millennials. But everybody is offended.
Right.
Everybody's offended about everything.
Yeah.
And again, we mentioned this. It's a theme with him. When we grew up, my mom used to say this all the time. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will never hurt you. Now... names cause you to go to your safe space and go curl up in the corner with your puppy that they provide you at college so that you can pet it.
Right.
I mean, it's disgusting.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Nova. I know she does a lot of the producing for the actual video. I don't know if you noticed that in the video, he's actually holding a black crayon and a white crayon together to show the unity and things like that. Like all this stuff is silly. We're all together.
That was a good catch. I didn't even catch that.
We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence?
Ha. So that's good. He said a few things there.
Yes.
So I like the part. What does he say? I'm going to read it here for you. We're all in the same boat. Why are you trying to make holes? He says that a lot if you watch our past things. If we're on the same plane, we're the two wings of the same plane.
Yeah. So left wing, right wing, we're all part of that same plane in the middle.
Yeah, and then I like this. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Just showing that everybody's offended about everything. And this next part coming up is pretty good. And then the last part, you know, if Trump can't build a wall, why are you building a fence?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about that before. People are saying like, oh, we should don't build a wall. It's like, you're the same person in your private property. You would be completely appalled if the HOA came and said, okay, tear your fences down, let anybody come in. You'd be like, oh, hell no.
Yep. All right. Let's back up just a tad here. Are you ready? Here we go.
If they sink, we sink. This is madness. I'm offended that you're offended by me taking offense. Can't build a wall. Why does your house have a fence? I believe in two genders. I'm not mad at the rest. I'm just confused when a dude has a beard and some breasts.
I got a little shaken up by that. Just
Now we know that's going to offend people right there. You can't say that today.
well, which one? The fact that Tom had double D breasts, or the fact that you have more than two genders?
Yeah, the fact that if you say, it's kind of confusing when you see a bearded man with a breast.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing. Nova, great job on Tom's breasts.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So right out the gate, it's good.
We won't always agree. Nope, I don't hate all police. Nope, I don't think that the system's racist. I just think the system hates people. I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want. Viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, 'cause
We'll go back to that chorus there. But a few things he said, so we let it run a little bit there. So that's good. I think did he touch on this before? I think fighting violence with more violence is what they want.
Yeah.
And he talked about something on his last song we did.
About fighting racism with racism.
Yeah, violence.
That was on Fake Woke, something that line.
And then viruses and riots, people dying, we won't stay home. And then Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. It's exactly what people on the right have been saying.
Right.
And Tom is just spitting it out now.
Yeah, he's just spitting facts.
And I think the reason this song, the lyrics on his other songs are good, but something about, and I think he upped his game. If you notice the visuals, many more props.
Oh yeah,
they have a lot more stuff going on. Of course, he's been successful, so the visuals in this are really good. The face paint, where he goes from the white face clown, kind of a happy clown, and then he goes to kind of the Joker face, which is a scary clown. So
well, you hear a lot of people on the left, because I've looked into people who kind of oppose Tom and what he says, and they always say the same thing, like, oh, he says the same thing in every single song. Like, well, he doesn't. I mean, new things keep coming up, and he finds a way to twist it and turn it, and he makes it into a new creation. So he's always on fire.
And plus, he knows he's kind of taken out of their playbook, because all they do is, if you watch regular news, they repeat the same thing over and over. I mean, what do we see in the summer? We're going to talk about this later. We live in a systemically racist society.
Right.
I'm racist just for the fact that I'm white, and that's repeated over and over and over again until people believe it. Yeah, he's saying his message, and he's going to say it over and over again too. He's taking from their playbook.
And that's not fair. Look what happened this summer. Black man doesn't comply with cops. Black man gets his ass beat by cops. Community doesn't understand. Fire. Repeat.
Yep. Right. Yep. So for all of those people on the left that say, oh, he repeats the same thing, it's like, well, he's repeating his points over and over again. That's not a bad thing, but he's clever enough to put it in different packages.
Right.
So anyways, all right, let's back it up and listen to that chorus.
All lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, 'cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
This hook here. And I love how he switches up his cadence.
Yeah.
Switches up the cadence, switches up the rhythm. It's not the same thing throughout.
And this one's much more musical. It's less rap, and there's the pre-chorus and the chorus are more singing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to pretend to get inside Tom's mind, because Tom is a musical genius, like Eddie Murphy said about Stevie Wonder. But he said, I don't hang out with bozos, homie.
Yeah.
Now, for those who are old enough, remember Bozo the Clown.
Yeah.
But there's also Homie the Clown.
Yeah, Homie the Clown.
From In Living Color. So is he saying, I don't hang out with bozos, homie? Or I don't hang out with bozos and homie? I don't know. That was kind of cool how he did that.
Homie don't play that.
You got to put a picture of Bozo the Clown and Homie the Clown up there, if you can.
And then he said, anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes, which means he doesn't go along with what everybody says you're supposed to do.
Right.
He's not putting his feet in the same shoes that everybody else puts.
It's fine. I got to have my sister listen to our video, because me and my sister, we have the same. It cracks us up. Whenever people are going through self-inflicted drama, which 99.9% of all drama is, if you think about the decisions that you've made in life and why you're in the situation you are, It's from the decisions that we made. And so my sister, when I talk about it, we always say, not my circus, not my clowns. We don't have time for it.
All right, let's hit the second verse.
When I was a child, the only races that we hated were the ones that we ran and didn't win. Then we stopped playing with each other, started hating on each other, started noticing the color of our skin.
Ah, perfect. So he said the only races we didn't like were the ones we didn't win. And then we got older, and now we noticed each other's skin color.
Right.
So...
Right.
Oh, it's just such a great lyric.
Yeah,
such
awesome.
a great lyric.
We've had a lot of comments on our last couple of videos, and people were saying that they have friends, black, white, whatever race, and when you're kids, you just play with whoever.
Yeah.
And so that goes to show that racism is more of a taught thing than an innate thing that kids adapt.
Yeah.
We have to teach them how to be racist.
Yeah, I know. And that's exactly what they're teaching people to be again with this anti-racist nonsense. They're just teaching you how to be racist in a different way.
Right.
So. Right.
Christians and atheists, immigrants, patriots. We love the country, but we are not saving it. Wages don't raise to the rate of inflation, and half of the country hates all of the nation. It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk.
Ah, we care more about our likes on our selfies than our moms. Great lyric.
I love that one lyric about the inflation. It's like we're sorry about getting our rate of inflation raised. So we get our rate of inflation raised at 3%, but the rate of inflation goes up at 6%. And we're still falling behind, but we're so worried about that. Like, I want my inflation raised.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I know. All right. Let's back up a little so you can hear those lyrics again.
It's funny that we think the world owes us something. All the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. We care more about the likes on a selfie than our moms, and the only time we ever speak the truth when we're drunk. We won't always agree. No, I don't hate all police. No, your thoughts and opinions ain't facts, and they are not defining my reality. No, I think picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here. United States is great regardless. That's what we've forgotten here.
That is what we've forgotten here.
Yeah.
This is a Canadian saying that. The United States is great. That's what we've forgotten because we're told by mainstream that we're supposed to hate this country.
Right.
Because it was basically a bad country from the beginning and it's going to be a bad country moving forward.
Right. We skipped over that real quick, how the phones are getting smarter and smarter and we're getting dumber and dumber.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Picking sides divides. It's probably what has got us here.
And then picking sides divides us.
Yeah.
And he's saying, and he says this all the time, this is what the mainstream is doing to you. And it's the reason why, everybody wants to say, oh, it's Trump's fault. No, this predated Trump. The media is always pitting us against each other, and you're going to see he's going to say a lyric later that wraps it all up into a nice bow.
United States is great regardless. That's what we've forgotten here. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is shutting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud, painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie, I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes. They tell you be yourself and then they judge you on the internet till everybody hates you for it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him, cause lately being negative's the real new normal.
Ooh. Dang, that was a hitter right there. Being negative is the new normal. I got to touch on what he said really quick. He said, I know people like putting their comments and stuff, oh my God, Jesus, please come back. If Jesus were to come back right now, he wouldn't be accepted. You talk about someone who'd be canceled and someone who'd be under fire, it would be worse than when he was actually here. And they say history repeats itself. He'll be crucified again instantaneously. I can say that for a fact.
And then before he said, he preceded that when they say, they tell you be yourself, and then they judge you for it.
Yeah.
So, hey, be yourself, but you know what? Be careful because we're going to judge you for it. And
well, like we say, those, not everybody on the left, I'm not going to use an absolute, but most people on the left, what they want is diversity of appearance. They don't want diversity of thought.
Yeah, you can't have diversity of thought.
As long as we all look different, that's fine. But as soon as you start thinking differently, now we got to kick you out.
Yep. And personal story, I know I have somebody very close to me that's going to college, and she thought this person didn't like her, and the other girl said, well, that's because they think you're a Trumpy. So now she's afraid to even, So now she's at this place of open and learning and communication. She can't even be herself.
The hell is a Trumpy?
I know. She doesn't think along that left ideology. It's sad, and it breaks my heart. So it wasn't this bad before, people.
For it. If Jesus was alive, I swear to God that y'all would cancel him. Cause lately being negative's the real new normal. Yeah, if you're thick, you're fat, you're rich, you're bad, you're poor, you're black, you're white, you're whack. They lie, it's facts. My generation needs a bunch of free condoms. Cause common sense ain't that common. This is what they wanted. This is how they planned it. This is to control everyone on the planet. Then we put each other in caskets, protest and panic. And they take advantage to manage the damage. We won't always agree. No, freedom doesn't come free. No, there was people fighting, dying overseas so that you could have freedom and be home. I think the elites are real, but they ain't drinking babies' blood.
All right, so this is good. People say that if you say, "Oh, there's all these elites," and they think you're this QAnon person that drinks the baby's blood, and he's saying, "I can think that the elites are real and that they're trying to control us, like you said in the previous lyrics, that they're trying to divide us. It doesn't mean we're some conspiracy theorist that thinks that they're all,
Right.
killing babies in the back room."
Right.
And that's exactly what he's saying. It's a great line. I mean, he comes up with this stuff all within this song, and I thought that was a good line.
Yeah, that was incredible.
They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from.
Oh.
So perfect. So then he just says it, and that's what they're trying to do, and that's what. I'm gonna be partisan here. That's what Democrats have done, and we said this when they did all these programs, so that you have to depend on them, and then you have to come to them and say, "Please save me, please save me." We saw this with when Barack Obama got elected. What are some of the people they said? We finally got a black president. I don't have to work anymore. Right. That person actually said that, right? We would see that.
Well, I told you about the older black couple that drove past me the night of the election, and the lady leaned out the window and said, "We did it! We did it!" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Barack won." I said, "I didn't vote for him."
You said it to him?
And the window goes, they're like, "Oh, he's one of them." I talk to him. But it's like, he's right though. The elites are creating all this chaos. And one of my favorite sitcoms is probably canceled now, Modern Family. When I forget the young boy's name, but he did something at school where he lit a fire in the school, and then he pulled the alarm to have the fire department come. And so the school's like, they named a day after him, and they gave him this award. And Manny, the intelligent one on the show, he goes, "You do not get a reward for putting out a fire. You started. You started all this, but now everyone's going to bow down to you. You guys don't be fooled by that." That's exactly what Brian's talking about. Like the elites start all this crap, and then they supposedly come to your rescue and put it out, and then we bow down to them. They started the fire.
Yep. And then, like I was saying, they start poverty, and then they give you money, and you thank them for it.
Right. Right.
Let's go back, just because that was too good.
They ain't drinking baby's blood. They're creating chaos so they have something to save you from. Black lives matter, all lives matter. What's all this division for? It's modern segregation. This is setting up a civil war. Burn the circus down, cause the world is full of clowns. They're all stupid and they're proud. Painted smiles on their mouths. I don't hang with bozos, homie. I can't be around you. Anyone who knows me knows my feet don't fit in clown shoes.
Another hitter.
So, I mean, out of the three that we've done, the first one we did, Cancel, has some of my favorite rap in it because he does that really fast part of the rap, and it's just on point. This one's my favorite for the music, though. I think just the hook on this one is good, and when you mix it with the visuals, I'm a big Danny Elfman fan. Okay. It kind of reminds me of some of his type of stuff. It's got that kind of, Danny Elfman stuff is very, you think of clowns almost in some of it because of the ding, 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 ding. So this hits me a little bit more musically. You know me, I'm the music guy.
I could visually see a calliope going down the street listening to this. I mean, the whole clown thing, the calliope. I just had to look that up. It's a new work, but
the way he just mixed it with rap into that, it's really good. I mean, I'm not going to go as far as Cedric and call him a musical genius like Stevie Wonder, but
one of the musical genius.
But he's definitely, for his time, Oh my gosh, because he does all the beats, he does the music. His girlfriend does the filming. I mean,
Yeah.
without having a company to back you to put out this quality of stuff,
Yeah.
he deserves it. He deserves to be number one on iTunes.
I loved everything about it, but I'm going to send Tom a message on Instagram because we friended up him on Instagram. I'm very upset that he put on black paint and did the black lips and put on black face. I can't even do that, seriously. It's so stupid.
Well, you know how he painted his face white?
Oh.
I was going to tell Cedric, I go, Cedric, for the video, you should paint your face like a clown, white. And he goes, I don't know if that's allowed anymore.
I'm not doing white face. Not doing white face. I couldn't even say that seriously. For those of you who watched them from our shows, that wasn't serious when I said that. That's clowns put on paint. But that's earlier in the song, I talked about people being offended by the slightest little things.
I know.
Like let's find something. He put on paint. He's a cultural appropriation of clowns.
But just thank God for him that in the past, clowns usually put on white face to do their faces up.
Right.
Because otherwise, he wouldn't be able to do this video.
Right. Well, that was awesome. Like I said before, Brian said it earlier, we're not a reaction channel, but Tom is just... And I've talked to 3 people in the last 24 hours. I said, hey, have you guys heard Tom MacDonald? And they're like, who? Mm-hmm. Now, I know a lot of you out there who are part of the hog, community. You're like, where have these idiots been? We were 2 of those people 3 weeks.
Yeah, so until we did the racism video by Adam Calhoun, and people started saying, hey, you have to do Tom MacDonald, we were living under a rock.
I said, oh, who?
Oh, McDonald, what? So anyways, thank you for that. And then instead of reading an actual comment on this one, because I'm gonna put this one out. This isn't gonna be our normal Tuesday, Thursday, because we want to get this one out there for you. Instead of reading an actual comment, we're gonna kind of generalize all of you hog people out there. That thank you for commenting on it. That's why I backed up the videos to make sure that we wouldn't miss any of the lyrics, and I even looked at the lyrics at the same time because the lyrics are what make this song great. Yes. And we just thank you for giving us the feedback.
Tom's lyrical game is strong.
Yeah.
Got some strength.
And then after this song, I believe just because I'm a music guy, as you can see, musically, I think this song is on point too. It just hits all the boxes.
Yes.
So
yeah,
anyway.
Well, you guys.
Oh, before you go, support, get on our, I changed it on our TikTok too for you that follow us here from TikTok.
What's the name of the company? It's
on the thing. I think it's Grace Designs.
Grace Designs.
Yeah,
yes.
But you'll see the link right there in our bio. That's where you can get these hats. And you can get these hats, or you can get our old hats, which just have the big logo on it in gray and black. These come in red, blue, gray, black, and now we have camo. Camo green for you people out there who like.
So our hats come in red and yellow, black and white. They are precious. Sorry, I'm trying to find the whole color thing, but I'll let it go.
I guess it's time to sign off.
Let it go. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. And I can't promise this. We'll try and do Tom's next video when it comes out, but I'm sure it's going to be fire like the last couple ones that we've done. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring that bell, and make sure you share our video with everyone you know. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. See you later.